And I hooked up fast today. The internet's working. Hey, folks, it is Kurt von Annen. I am here with you on the Mañana Nomás morning check-in. Today is Friday. It is May 7th, 2021, and thrilled to have you here on this Friday. A couple of things. Well, I was thinking today as me and Hayden went out to our mentorship breakfast, I was thinking it's kind of weird how things kind of work in seasons, right? How there's a certain cadence to things. So, for instance, go back a couple months ago, I had 6 irons in the fire, lots of potential clients. Everybody seemed to have, an immediate question or need or information that they had needed to get on to the next step, right? Well, now here we are, a couple months later, and it's just part of that season, right? How things go in that cadence. And it's like, well, where are these people, right? No phone calls, no emails, no follow-ups. And you're like, well, I guess they're moving on, right? I did the follow-ups, I did the phone calls, I sent the emails, I did the thing. And here's the deal with me is I don't want to force myself on anybody. Like, I don't want a client because they feel guilty. I want a client because of the value that I bring to their organization, right? And so it's like, oh, well, I guess that opportunity is gone, and I start to fill the funnel back up again, right? Bringing people in. Now, people that are professional salespeople, they're going to say, well, Kurt, you got to be filling the funnel all the time. What do you mean you got to start filling the funnel again? Well, it's just in that cadence, in that seasonality, you find yourself, even though you know that you're supposed to, constantly, be plugging, you find yourself falling into this. Now, this happens in almost everyone that I consult with. And so I'm just being super transparent, right? Just sharing with you from the heart. I'll talk to dealerships when I'm dealing with them, and I'll ask technicians, hey, are you paid flat rate? And they'll say, yeah. And I'll say, well, are all your paychecks consistent, or are your paychecks kind of doing this? And it's always, up again, down again, up again, down again. And part of my job when I consult with these dealerships is to get into their processes and figure out where the flaw is or where the gap is in their process that's allowing their business to surge like that, right? Because what I want to have is a more consistent line of revenue, and hopefully a line that's going up, right? So as I help people develop that for themselves, I take a look at my own performance and I go, well, I myself seem to be suffering from this a little bit. And I thought about this as we went out to mentorship breakfast, right? And like I said, all businesses, all relationships seem to fall into a certain cadence. Hayden and I go to a similar place almost, every week. And this guy, Brian, that works there is great. Super personable. Oh my goodness, sorry. Super personable. But like there's sometimes we go in there and there's, 2 tables with people at it. And then like a day like today, we actually had to sit in the back room because the front dining area was full. And it's what causes that? What causes everybody to want to go to breakfast on the same day, right? What causes there to be the day where there's only 2 or 3 tables full? And those are interesting things to me. That's part of what I do at Mañana Nomás is try to figure out those nuances to business and customer relationships that force those cadences, and then try to even out those cadences and make that more of a reality. Now, communication wise, I did recognize, and I recognized a while ago, it just took a while to be able to take action. The Mañana Nomás main site did not do a good job of selling anything. In fact, it didn't look like anything was for sale. It was kind of just like a blog. But here's the problem. Human pride took over, and I was like, there's killer material in here. Like, I don't want to cover this up. I don't want to ruin it. I mean, there's stuff in there from 2014 going to Italy, right? It's like, I don't want to miss those travel pieces or food pieces or fitness pieces, or, my weight loss journey is in there, right? I mean, I just don't want to lose all of that. And I know that there's value in there for readers that come to visit the Mañana Nomás site. But if Mañana Nomás is the name of my company and what I put my projects under, when people visit Mañana Nomás, especially new people, there should be something that says, hey, I've got something I can do for you, right? So I changed the homepage and I published that yesterday. Today's the first full day that the new homepage is out. If you are in my audience and you are subscribed and you see these on a regular basis, I would love for you to just go check out mañananomas.com, take a look at that homepage. And if you got a moment, man, just drop me a quick link through the contact link and say, hey, I like it, I don't like it, it's clear, it's not clear, it's, just give me your opinion on it. Again, I want people to know that I have services and value that I can bring to their organizations. But I didn't want to be all heavy-handed and overly salesy either. I didn't want to do like a call to action that was like, good this week only, right? Because we know it's not good this week only, right? Like, if I'm available, I'm available. Let's add value to your business. Let's do this. And so I wanted to make sure I put out something that was legit without being spammy or salesy. So if you check that out for me, that would be a big saving grace. And then if you're on the daily email list, if you're on the newsletter list where I send out all those value-added things like ebooks on, raising kids and fitness and personal development and goal setting and all that, today's email was just announcing the new homepage, and then was also sharing a full page I made where we're expanding the Power Sport Academy, and we're bringing some reps in to help with some of the extra dealerships that are signing up. And so what I'm looking to do is I'm looking to have regional representatives that can travel to the dealerships just twice a year, right? But it's twice a year, you got to plan it, right? You got to plan your route and figure out how you're going to do this. But I'm paying a really, really, really good commission structure on this deal. And people got to go to the dealership twice a year, say hello, do a needs assessment, forward the needs assessment to me so I can adjust the nurturing program of the Power Sport Academy and keep the dealer on track. But yeah, we are expanding, and I've got that opportunity posted in the daily email so that people will see that. Folks, between breakfast with my son and the idea that I'm going to help an old friend today pack up his house and get him ready to move to Texas, and the idea that I'm going to do some mountain biking, sometime over the weekend, I can't help but feel spoiled. There, said it, right? I can't help but feel spoiled sometimes. I know a lot of people are struggling right now. I know that things are tough, and I'm not saying that things are easy. What I'm saying is that through all the personal development training, through all of the interactions and consulting with others, through the ups and downs of what life has thrown at me in the past, I recognize, right, that it all works out in the end. And there's no sense in being panic-stricken about things. Sow the seeds, do the work, the harvest will come, right? And somehow it's all going to work out, because it always does, right? I believe in a very strong God, and he takes care of me really, really well. So folks, that's what I got for you today. I hope you have a great weekend. I don't want you to be in a place where you're living for the weekends, right? Because that's a sign that you followed the wrong call, and that you've need to make some adjustments. But when weekends come and you're taking time for yourself or time for your family, I think it's really, really important that we acknowledge that, and we go, hey, you know what? This is your time. This is it, man. Go enjoy this and have a blast. And it's Mother's Day this weekend too. So those of you that are hearing this and going, oh crap, I forgot, you're welcome. And figure out what you're going to do for the woman in your life on Sunday. And I will talk to you guys very, very soon. I may even pop in over the weekend and throw up a couple sessions. I've got a lot of things working right now. My brain is just ticking. And some of these sessions that I do with you guys, while I think it's value added and it adds value to you, I also see the value for myself, and that I get to flesh some of these things out. I say them out loud and I go, oh, does that work or does that not work? Right? So have yourself a good one. I love you. Have a great weekend.